Hey guys, I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So for today, I thought I'd talk about some new skincare goodies that I got and kind of do like a little first impressions of them. I've got those, got some Numbuzin, some Klairs, all this good stuff. So I thought I'd just let you know my first impressions on them. So I'm going to start out first with the Niod new mist. So this is their third installation of their Superoxide Dismutase Saccharide Mist. And I've used both the other versions. The second version I have at my dad's house. The timing of it works out how I mist it on my skin. I'll mist a little bit in the morning, and then I usually go to my dad's house in the afternoon to get him dinner and things like that, and I'll mist it again. So I just by default keep that bottle there. So this is their newest one. So and I think they changed the packaging a little bit. So here we go. Let me see if I can get this open. So here we go. Grand unveiling, and I like the new packaging. Let me just give it a little, I'm going to prime the pump there. Oh, I don't like this mister. It feels too direct. It's not an even light mist, but yeah. And it has a little bit of a scent to it. Just like a little bit of like an acidic scent. I'm not, you know what, I might save my old bottle and refill it with this stuff because this nozzle on this mister is not even. So when you apply it, you really have to rub it in. Yeah, I'm not loving that. So at my dad's house, I'll have full makeup, sunscreen, all that on, and I can apply a layer of it with 4 or 5 pumps on it so evenly that you can't tell, but I don't think that's going to be the case with this one. Yeah. It's like a Nerf super soaker gun. And it does have just a little bit of an acidic smell, and then it goes away. So, okay, let me talk about the original ingredients. They changed their formula for their superoxide dismutase. So, it contains the newest form of SOD, which is what we'll call it. So this is what they call SOD 3. It's extracellular superoxide dismutase. It's a form that lives outside cells and is supposed to be stronger than their second or their other versions. Again, superoxide dismutase neutralizes free radical damage. So pollution, if you live in like a big city like New York City or Hong Kong or somewhere big other than Minnesota generally, it will protect your skin from damage from pollutants and things like that in the air. I don't know, like for a while we had like the California wildfires and the air was very hazy. I was using a lot of the mist then to help protect my skin. Superoxide dismutase protects the collagen and elastin in your skin from oxidative breakdown, which is aging. So helps reduce inflammation, oxidative stress, supports wound healing and tissue repair. It's a really good ingredient overall. So they've added this newest update of it. And the previous version had a couple other exciting ingredients, which this one does not contain. One of those was malachite extract, which is actually ground from a specific type of rock, and it's a very strong antioxidant. And I do not think they used it in this newest version. In here, they put oxidized glutathione, which is a good ingredient, and ectoine for soothing, and yeah, and then they've got their peptide in there. So ectoine. So overall, it's kind of a wash in terms of the antioxidants they took out from the oldest version and put in the newest version. But this newest version of SOD 3 is supposed to be the next best thing. So honestly, though, if it works well, you really shouldn't even notice it working well because it really just prevents aging and breakdown. So you really wouldn't notice it over time. It's hard to notice that, especially when you're using other skincare products. A lot of times I can chart and, see where I've added things into my routine, but something like this works so under the radar, it's hard to tell. But I can instantly tell I do not like the nozzle on the mister at all. So for a product that's going to be as expensive as this is, I'm not a fan. I will keep my old bottle. When I finish it, it's about halfway gone, and fill this up. So anyway. Okay, so that's the excitement with that. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Numbuzin Niod Retinol Eye Cream, which is packaged very interestingly. So this is marketed as an eye cream. How much is in here? 10 milliliters or a third of an ounce. So this is meant to be an eye cream versus, if I have it handy, the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Retinol Eye Cream. That's meant to be a face cream because it comes in a tube that's like a little over an ounce. I don't have it handy, but anyway. This one's small amount. This needs to be used as an eye cream. You can't use it all over your face because it will go pretty quickly. But anyway, so I'm just trying to figure out this packaging. Okay, probably don't want to screw that off. There we go. Okay, it's got a little nozzle. I assume it's like an injector. Maybe there's something else I need to do. Hang on. There's something I'm not doing properly. Let me look at the box and see. Otherwise, it's not going to be very good to discuss it. Twist the handle at the bottom to the right to open. Open the cap, pump 1 to 2 times. Twist the handle at the bottom to the right to open it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I can do it. Like Psycho, the movie where they're, yeah. There we go. Oh, it's got a nice creamy consistency. Texture feels nice, so they've got that going for it. So for this one, it's got 50 different peptides, small amounts of them. I think Ike wants to come in. Hi, come on in. Can't get through a video without Ike. So we've got small amounts of over 50 peptides. Then we've got retinol, niacinamide, resveratrol. We've got copper peptides, cocoa seed extract. No scent to it. Very nice, very affordable. And yeah, it soaks in really nice and feels nice in my hand. So that's a little pro tip, which somebody else told me. If your hands are starting to get creepy or hyperpigmented, retinol on the backs of your hands at night can help. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, so the packaging is kind of gimmicky though. I'm not crazy about it, and it doesn't seem like it would be the easiest to package with or travel with, but yeah, and it for 10 milliliters, this is a giant package for that. Yeah, okay. Next up, the Glow Recipe Prickly Pear Peptide Mucin Serum. So I ordered this and it arrived and I thought I'd test it out. Okay, so we've got the little packaging off. This one looks like it's fragrance free, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't always believe that with this brand. So beautiful packaging. I'm going to throw some in my face. Here we go. Really priming the pump here. There we go. Okay, so it's feels like, you know what it feels just like? The, actually it's a little more slippery. The Cosrx Snail Essence. Okay. Man, this does have it has a strong vegetable smell to it. I don't know how else to describe it. It smells like squash. Well, that's probably what's in here. Okay, let me get to the ingredients list. It's definitely got a smell to it. Of all the things they didn't add fragrance to, the vegetable smell is lingering. Okay, so we've got the prickly pear extract, which is a good antioxidant soothing ingredient. Let's see. Got more of that. We've got Ectoin. Ectoin is the product or ingredient of the moment. Everyone's doing an Ectoin product, if you've noticed. There's a bunch new that are going to come out soon. So Ectoin is it. It's the ingredient. It's great. It's an antioxidant. It's a soothing ingredient. It's a hydrating ingredient. It's wonderful. We've got ubiquinone, good antioxidant. We've got some ferments in here, Bifida ferment, galactomyces ferment. Some oils, castor oil, licorice root, vitamin E. So it definitely has, that smell goes away pretty quickly, but it is definitely noticeable once you apply it, but it feels nice on my skin. I mean, it's a little on the sticky side. It might be, although all type of mucin products always are kind of sticky. I think that's the goal of them, but it feels really nice. So soaks in. Yeah, no issues at all. Okay, next up is the Klairs EGF Serum, which is new. So this is off their other line, kind of. Do I have that one? Man, I can't find anything these days. Anyway, it's supposed to be like their Blue Youth Drop, kind of, from that line. So for this one definitely has a scent in it because it has a large amount of tea tree oil. This one is meant for more acne and oily prone skin, so keep that one in mind. And if you don't like scent, it's got that tea tree leaf oil in it, and it is noticeable. I don't dislike the scent, and some people find it beneficial for their skin, but for some people it can be irritating. So there we go. Feels nice. Yeah, a little bit of that one goes a long way. There we go. Okay. So otherwise, let's see. This one's got a ton of amino acids in here. And then it's also got epidermal growth factors towards the very end. It's got Houtunia cordata, a great soothing ingredient, eggplant, turmeric. It's great for your skin. What else do we have? Neem extract. Let's see. Malachite extract. Okay, I've talked about malachite now in 2 different products today. Not as much as ectoin is, though. What else do we have? Niacinamide. We've got a little bit of salicylic acid, glucolactolone. You know what? I'll do a pH test on it quick just for the heck of it. Just to see if it really is going to be exfoliating or not. I mean, they threw in 2 exfoliants, which is interesting. So let me do a little pH test on it quick. Those ones aren't as dependent as, say, like alpha hydroxy acids. Those ones you really want in a specific pH. So let's see. So the pH of this one looks pretty neutral. I would say it's right about a 5. So it's a little bit lower than your skin's pH. Most skin's pH is around like 6-ish, 5.5 or 6. So yeah, otherwise it's got a ton of amino acids and a bunch of soothing ingredients. So if you have acne prone skin, I think this is going to be a nice ingredient or product to have in your routine. And I'd probably use it with another exfoliant or something like that. But otherwise, I think it would be very helpful, very friendly for acne prone skin. So. Last but not least, the Numbuzin Blue Bio-Retinol. I just had to mention this one because this is another new one from Numbuzin that came out. They released a bunch of stuff recently. So this one they call their Blue Retinol. So this one's got retinol in here. It's got Honokiol, which is starting to show up in a lot of K-beauty products. It's a really strong antioxidant. Centella, turmeric again, copper peptide, adenosine, a little bit of salicylic acid, and I haven't tested this one out yet, but I'll give it a little whirl. Okay, packaging is very pretty. So is this going to be blue? Well, it's got a little bit of a blue tint, and it's very liquidy. So this one would be pretty easy to fit into most routine, I have a feeling. There we go. So let me see. What on here? It's got eggplant. I have a feeling the color probably might come from the eggplant. That's going to be my guess. I don't see anything that's like typically just like a colorant because a lot of brands just throw that in there. But yeah, otherwise very nice and liquidy and probably doesn't have a whole doesn't pack a whole punch for retinol because the retinol is pretty far down. But other good strong antioxidants in here make it maybe good for sensitive skin or skin that's hasn't used retinol before. It's got ginseng in there as well, which is nice. So. Yeah, and centella. All those goodies, so, yeah. Anyway, curious in hearing your guys' thoughts on any of these. I'm really bummed by the nozzle on this one. Very bummed, but what are you going to do? Yeah. Disappointing. I mean, they had such a good mister. I bet they changed everything about the packaging. I bet they maybe even changed who they used for their packaging. So that's kind of the biggest bummer. But otherwise, lots of good products and good ingredients worth trying and interesting smells. Yeah, smell like squash or zucchini or something like that. It's weird. It's an interesting, unique smell. But anyway, yeah, leave your thoughts below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.